move by President Trump to deploy members of the California National Guard or any other state's National Guard to the state. NTD's Daniel Monahan has this story.
The judge's ruling follows an earlier decision in which a judge temporarily blocked President Trump from deploying Oregon's own National Guard troops to Portland.
What was unlawful yesterday is unlawful today. What was unlawful with the Oregon National Guard is unlawful with the California National Guard.
Attorney General Dan Rayfield says Oregon will not participate in what he calls an attempt to normalize military use in American cities.
All of us care about public safety, but you do that by working in partnership, and you do that by working in collaboration. And we do not use our United States military as a tool in political theater.
Federal Judge Karen J. Immergut temporarily blocked the administration from deploying National Guard troops to Portland. Immergut was appointed by Trump during his first term.
I wasn't served well by the people that pick judges, I can tell you.
A Pentagon spokesperson said roughly 200 California National Guard members from Los Angeles were being reassigned to Portland. Oregon Governor Tina Kotek said about 100 had arrived Saturday, with another 100 en route.
There's no need for military intervention in Oregon. There's no insurrection in Portland. There's no threat to national security.
California Governor Gavin Newsom opposed the deployment of his state's troops to Oregon, calling it a breathtaking abuse of law and power.
Trump is politicizing our military to police our communities. He's specifically targeting cities that lean Democratic or have leaders and residents who dare to speak out against his outrageous abuses of power.
The 300 members of California's National Guard had already been federalized in response to protests in Los Angeles against ICE agents. Portland's ICE building has been the scene of nightly protests, and Trump described Portland as a war zone rife with crimes and unrest.
Portland is burning to the ground. It's insurrectionists all over the place. It's Antifa.
Trump also called Chicago a war zone. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker said Sunday that President Trump is ordering the deployment of 400 Texas National Guard members to Illinois, Oregon, and other states amid federal immigration operations. Pritzker said no officials from the federal government called him directly to discuss or coordinate the deployment. He said it goes against the wishes of state officials. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem says Pritzker is turning over his state to what she called violent illegal aliens and actively working against law enforcement in support of lawless anarchists, speaking on Fox News.
We will use President Trump's methods and his abilities to deploy a whole-of-government approach, which means the Department of War will come in and help provide that security.
Noem says what she calls the violent riots are not about free speech.
Intelligence indicates that these people are organized. They're getting more and more people on their team as far as attacking officers, and they're making plans to ambush them and to kill them. We have specific officers and agents that have bounties that have been put out on their heads. It's been $2,000 to kidnap them, $10,000 to kill them.
Meanwhile, Homeland Security released a job recruitment video encouraging people to become Homeland Defenders, investigative analysts, and immigration services assistants. Up to $50,000 signing bonuses are being offered. Daniel Monahan, NTD News.
Illinois filed a lawsuit today against the Trump administration over National Guard deployment in Chicago. The lawsuit argues that Washington has no legal right to interfere in Illinois' law enforcement. It says Americans shouldn't live under the threat of U.S. military occupation, especially not because the city or state has, quote, fallen out of favor with the president. The filing says the president's power to use the military inside the country is strictly limited. This is a developing story, and we'll keep you updated as more information comes out. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention will no longer recommend the COVID-19 vaccine for general use. The agency says that individuals